Hello, hello. Welcome to today's Pilates core. Let's get started standing at the back of our mat, hip distance apart. As you can see, we're outside today. Some of you may be outside. If you are, Laura and Grace, send me a pic. I'd love to see your setup. And just take today at your pace. Listen to your body always, and let's have some fun. Let's work those abs. So standing at the back of your mat, this will be my back of my mat. Hip distance apart, bend your knees, ground your legs. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale out. Two more like that, big inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. And then one more, reach up, stay there. Exhale. Turn your palms facing forward, reach up. Begin to peel your spine down, rounding your spine, dropping your head, chin to chest. Bend your knees, and then slowly walking forward to your high plank. Firming up your fingers, so spreading them out. Leveling out your hips. Beginning to squeeze the bum and pull the abs in and up. Press those heels back like you're pushing your heels against the wall. Keep sucking that belly button in. We're holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself back to downward dog, where you'll take a nice long deep breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Bring your feet to touch. Lift your right leg up, keeping your hips square. Gently roll out the ankle, one direction, and then go in the opposite direction. Lightly point your toes. Begin to pull those abs in as you pull the knee in towards your nose and hold there. Keep gripping those fingertips, pulling yourself out away from the mat. We're holding 5, 4, 3, 2. Send that leg all the way back. Breathe in. Knee to twist opposite elbow. So twisting through the waistline. Keep sucking in those abs. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Send that leg all the way back. Big breath in. Step it long in a runner's lunge, parallel. Rise up those arms. Find your foundation of your feet. Isolate the pelvic tuck under. Bend lightly into that back leg. Really tuck under the pelvis and then firm up the legs, stretching long side body. 2 breaths in and out. 1 more. Drop those hands down to the mat, frame your foot. Lower that knee down, push your hips back. Flex the front leg, walk your hands back with you so you can lift your chest up. Feel that long length through the calf, that ankle. Let's try to get extension behind the knees, so even if you have to lift your chest up to do so. 1 more breath. Return back into that lunge. This time we're going to walk our toes out 45 degrees, both arms inside. You begin to open up that hip as you push that knee firmly away from your body. Not firmly, gently. Little light. So make sure those toes and knees are facing 45 degrees outward, so we can externally rotate the hip, getting into the side of the hip. Deep breaths. 1 more. If you can handle the power, tuck the toes under, lift up that back knee. Firm up the core, so suck it in, and then twist that right top arm up. Option to keep the eye gaze down, side, or look up at that hand. And we'll begin to open up the shoulder and the neck by taking light circles back. For 3, for 2, last 1, and then we're gonna bring that arm all the way back around. Hands frame each side of the foot. Pull those abs in, step back, high plank. Level out the hip flexors. Pull those abs in, grip the fingers, and push yourself away from the mat. Holding for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, down dog, push it back. Full breath in. Exhale out. 1 more like that. Fill up the ribs. Empty the belly. Feet come to touch, that left leg goes up. Square hips, flexed foot. Roll out that ankle. And make sure we go in each direction. Once you're ready, switch. And then softly point the toes, maybe crack the knuckles. Begin to pull that knee in towards your nose. You're scooping in the belly to pull it in tighter for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send that leg back. Big breath in. Twist through the torso. Bring the knee to the opposite elbow. Really suck in the belly. And we hold for 5, 4, a little more. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. And then sweep it all the way through into your parallel runner's lunge, rising all the way up, up, up. Let's bend into that back knee to isolate the pelvic tuck under. Alignment always knee over ankle. We're now ready to reach those arms up, getting that lateral side body stretch as that back leg stretches firmly straight. Taking nice long deep breaths in. And then the hands frame the foot down. We drop that back leg. We shift the weight back into our knee as we walk the hands back to get that extension through the front leg. Toes are pointing up. Chest is lifted up so we can take a nice long breath in. Peel that left hip back to even out the hips. 2 more. We're turning to that lunge, and now this time again, we're turning those toes out. So 45 degrees out, external rotation, we return into that lunge. Feel that nice, open, juicy stretch in that hip. Both hands are on the inside of the leg. You can always come to the edge of the foot. Just listen to your body. Use your breath. The more turned out your toes are, the more you're getting into your hip. And then use that exhale to push the knee away from the body. Away, away, away. Out. So not forward, out to the side. Yes. Tuck the toes under if you want power to lift up. Use the core to twist that top arm up. Eyes can stay downside or look up at that hand. Keep sucking in the core. Take light circles back, opening up the shoulder. 3 more. 2. And then the last one, we bring that arm back around, turning that foot in parallel. Fingertips are gripping. We use our abs to go back, high plank. Squeezing the bum, we hover the knees. We drop the knees and hover the toes. Keep the hips leveled, so make sure there's no arch, belly is sucked in. We're gonna go a little bit down, bending the elbows, and then pressing back up, isolating just the triceps. So a little bend and a press. And inhale down and exhale to push. Inhale down, exhale to push. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the core strong. Last 2. Last 1. Then we firm up the legs. We go up to high plank. Squeeze. You're going to go little taps with the toes side to side, but I want you to focus on those abs. So go left foot out, tap, bring it in. Right foot, tap, and then bring it in. I want you to do this movement without moving the hips, without lifting the bum, and really focusing on those abs. Make sure the weight is in the fingertips. We're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Make your way back to down dog. Bring the heels up really high, bend the knees, walk the feet forward towards the hands. Bring them out further than hip distance, grab the elbows, ragdoll. I want you to feel that stretch through the spine, bend the knees as much as you need to, let the neck relax. Nod it yes. Sigh it out. Shake it out no. Hands come down to the mat. You externally rotate the feet outwards, so we're turned out at the hips. Now we're gonna take a little micro bend into the knees, pushing the hips back and stretch them up. Little bend and a stretch. Little bend and a stretch. Let's do 4 more. Waking up those hips. 2, 1. Turn the feet in forward. Walk the hands a little bit further out. Step back, high plank, and then gently drop down into your tabletop. All right, tabletop alignment, knees directly under the hips. So maybe take your elbow and forearm just to find that. Hands under the shoulders. Let's wake up the spine, curving in into flexion. Look at your belly button. And then reverse, making your way through your cat-cow. Go at your pace, following your breath with the movement, inhaling into extension, chin up. Exhale, round flexion. Begin to really feel the belly button to spine isolation. We'll complete 1 more full set. And then we'll all meet in our neutral, meaning our hips are leveled, our low back is straight, and our belly is sucking in. Let's transfer the weight to the left side so we can lengthen the right leg back. Keep your hips parallel here and begin to squeeze the bum. Pull those lower abs in. As much as this is glutes, you're working those abs. If you can, reach the opposite arm straight out and squeeze. Hug everything in, belly button to spine. And we'll hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Lower the arm down, tap and lift it up, engage. Tap, engage. So what we're engaging is our lower abs and squeezing that glute with the leg that we're stretching long behind us. We have 8 to go. Find the center line of your body, hug everything in. For 4, 3, 2, stay there at 1. Bring the arm down, keep the leg where it is, take little tiny pulses with that leg. Keep the spine neutral, squeeze the glutes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, round the spine, pull the knee into the nose. Send the leg all the way back, breathe in, and then transfer the weight, knee down, lengthen the other leg back. Keep the hips square, stretch along behind you, squeeze. Pull those abs in and lengthen the opposite arm out. Find your center line. Arm and leg go down, tap and then lift, engage. Tap, engage, tap, engage. Find those abs. Squeeze the glutes, and we're breathing. Make sure we're not arching, stay nice and long and neutral in the low back. Completing 5, 4, 3. Nice job, beautiful focus. Last one, and then I want you to hold out nice and long, bring that arm down, begin to pulse a leg, squeezing up, up, up. Use those lower abs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to nose, round, round, round. Lengthen it back, back, back. And then find child's pose. Find that long stretch through the spine. Reach your arms, pull those hips back to the heels. And then get really heavy in the heels as you roll up slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Reaching those arms up overhead. And then exhaling the arms all the way down by your side, rolling those shoulders up and back. Our core work is coming up next. Let's first warm up our neck. So our shoulders are pinching together, our ribs are tucked in. We bring our eyes all the way to the right and then to the left. Do that again. Really important to warm up the neck before we do all those sit-ups. chin to chest, eyes up, once more. Back. Now we're gonna go chin to chest and roll our right ear to the right shoulder, pausing right there. Shoulders are away from the ears. Bring the chin back down through center over to the left. Once more. You're gonna swing around onto your bum. You're gonna bring yourself all the way to the end of your mat with your legs together, sitting neutral. Hands behind the thighs, shoulders pinched together, belly in. We're starting neutral spine, rounding back into our C curve. Inhaling. Chin to chest, we round back into that exhale. Shoulders away from the ears, we suck in those abs. Stretch the arms almost straight, and then let the core pull you up. Keep sucking in the belly. We're gonna do that 3 more times. Don't let the knees open, don't let the feet lift. Inhaling to start, exhaling to round. Use the core, pull you up. Complete. Once more, up. And then you exhale, begin to tuck the bum under. I want you to first place your tailbone, then your low back, and then each vertebrae slowly into the mat. Begin to maybe hover those arms, reaching them straight forward, and then bring the hands up above the chest. Keep the knees where they are, full roll up, modified with our knees bent. We inhale to look forward, reaching the arms. Option to grab the thighs. Rounding forward, reach, 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 suck in. Keep the curved spine as you roll back, still maintaining that reach through the fingertips. Lengthening the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, as you lower down into the mat. You can add on a little bit harder by stretching the legs, flexing the feet. Inhaling to reach those arms without lifting the feet off. Roll up, sucking in through the core, maintain the round spine. Reaching forward as you begin to roll back, and then lowering yourself all the way down. We're gonna do 1 more full roll up. Use the breath to lift. Exhale to pull you up using those abs. Inhale back. And then exhale, finish all the way down. Nice work. Let's place those hands behind the base of the neck, bending those knees into the body. We're gonna curl up into flexion. And let's just find our place. So our eyes are forward through our legs are hip distance apart. Our low back is into the mat, our abs are in. There's space between the chin and the chest, and we curl up a little bit further. From here, we're gonna take sharp exhales out through our mouth as we pulse up, sucking in those abs. Let's go. We have 15. Making sure we're pulsing from the core, not the neck for 5, 4, 3, 2, stay there, 1, lift the left leg up, tabletop. We go for pulsing 10, 9, 3, 2, stay there, 1, twist, center, twist, center. So those elbows are wide and you're twisting, pulling those elbows back. 3 more, twist, hover, twist, hover, last twist, hover, then point, tap it down, lift, point, tap it down, lift. If ever this is too much for the head or neck, lower the head down. We're maintaining imprint and we're pulling those abs in. Last 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and then we place that foot down, right leg up, flex, sharp, exhale, pulse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, stay there, 1, we twist, back to hover, twist, hover, pull the elbows back, center, for 3, For 2, for 1, center, point the foot, we tap it down and lift, tap and lift. So we're using those abs to pull the leg back up. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1, and we place the foot down, relax. Let the ribs puff out here. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths as we're preparing for our ab series coming up next. We doing good? Yep, great. When you're ready, I want you to bend your knees into your body. Hands are just gonna go below the knees, and you're gonna take a little micro rock side to side. I want you to feel your low back into the mat and feel your entire back into the mat. And with your entire back into the mat, I want you to feel your ribs. And in your ribs, I want you to breathe there. So beginning to create that 3-dimensional breath in the body. Game changer for Pilates. Curl yourself up into flexion. Place both hands below your right knee and stretch the left leg out straight. So where it's a bend, you're stretching it, then pulling your right leg in closer. Keep your eye gaze forward and just switch legs. And switch, and switch, and switch. So it's a stretch out, stretch out, stretch out, stretch out. Let's go for 8. For 7. For 6. Keep those eyes forward, either forward or keep your head down. 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Pull your hands back around the shins, curl yourself up. We're going to place the hands behind the head. We're still lifted up, and we're going to stretch the legs out. Squeezing the bum, bending the knees back in. Stretch them out, squeeze the bum, and bend the knees back in. I want you to begin to feel the glutes, yes, and I want you to begin to feel those lower abs. So where they bend them in, you stretch them back out. Now you can choose to keep your hands behind your head if it's a little better for your neck, or you can add on with the stretch of the arms and then wrap the arms around the knees. Stretch the arms and then wrap them around the knees. Inhale out, exhale bend. Inhale stretch, exhale bend. We have 5 more. Last one. And release yourself down, stretching the legs up. Hands go both behind the right thigh, softly bend the knees. Light grip behind the legs, we curl ourselves up, and then we pull the leg 1, 2, switch 1, 2, sharp, exhale out. Keep the legs parallel, don't tip side to side. 1, 2, switch 1, 2. Let the core pull the legs in, not the arms. You're gonna bring the hands behind the head because we have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, looking forward, 3, last 2, and 1. Pull the knees and relax. Gentle tips side to side. Imprint the body a lot into the mat. We're gonna get into those lower abs, a lot of our favorite. So bring the knees over the hips, and if you can, if it's okay for those hip flexors, stretch the legs all the way up, toes over hips. Imprint, suck in those low abs, and lift yourself up into flexion. Squeeze the bum as you lower the legs down, halfway. Inhale, lift the legs back up. Exhale, lower the legs down, squeeze the bum. Inhale, lift the legs up. Five more. Use those lower abs. Feel right there in the belly. Pull the legs up. Last one. And gently rock side to side. Whew. Hands behind the thighs, lift yourself up. So we're halfway. My low back is still on the mat. My abs are sucking in. We're going into crisscross. So those abs are in, we're staying off the shoulders. We twist, twist, elbows back, back. We have 10, 9, 8, breathing out, 6, 5, stay off those shoulders, elbows back, 3, 2, 1, rock up, soles of the feet together. Ah. Well done, everyone. Close those legs. Hands behind the thighs. I have the cutest bumblebee around me. Round yourself back, cover those toes. I want you to get deep into those low abs. If you can, let go. That's too much on the hip flexors. Use your hands to help pull your abs in. I want you to feel deep into those lower abs. Suck in. Now you can keep your hands on your thighs. We're gonna go halfway back, and then pull ourselves back up. Halfway back, pull up. Halfway back, pull up. Exhale out, inhale up. Exhale out, inhale up. You can add the stretch of the knee. 8 more. You got this. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Soles of the feet together. Woo. Can we handle more core work?
Yes.
Great. Before we do so, let's stretch our spine. Bring your legs out mat width apart. Shoulders over hips. You can bend the knees if that's not doable. Spine stretch forward, my favorite. Arms out shoulder distance, shoulder height. Pull the ribs in. We start neutral, we round back C curve. Inhale. Exhale. Pull those abs in, reach, reach, reach. Inhale, pull those shoulders together. Exhale, round. Inhale, pull yourself straight up. As you round back, pull those abs in and reach those arms forward. 1 more. Come all the way up. Bring your hands behind your head, palm over palm. Bring your legs hip width apart now. Okay, so we round the spine and we bring the eyes towards the thighs. From here, you tuck your bum under and you begin to roll all the way down to your back, slowly with control. As soon as you touch, you inhale, lift yourself and dive your head towards the thighs again. You can take your half roll up for practice. Okay, we're gonna do this 2 more times. Inhale, dive your head towards the thighs. Round your spine, keep the legs on the floor. Really nice job, Terry. Inhale, roll back. And then exhale, lower down. Once you're there, bring your hands on either side of your hips and bend your knees. Finding imprint, lift your legs up. You can softly bend the knees, just make sure those knees are over hips so you can get into the low back. We're gonna go through a little corkscrew, but first we're gonna start with TikTok. So, hips are anchored. You're gonna bring your legs to the right. You're gonna feel now that left oblique on. Legs come to center and you tip the legs over to the left. Feel that right oblique. I just want you to go side to side so you can get into the idea of which muscle you're using as you tip the legs. Feeling the sides of the abdominals are obliques to control the movement side to side. Only 2 more to go. 1 more. And then return to center. Anchor the shoulders. Bring the legs towards you. So pull them in a little. Tip the legs now right And then as you bring them down through center on a diagonal, squeeze the bum, legs to the left and back up. So you're drawing a circle, but we're gonna reverse. So we're gonna come in, go left, and then down and around to the right. Pull them in, right, down, around to the left. In, left, down and around to the right. I want you to keep going, but use that exhale. Around, inhale at the top. Exhale, around, inhale at the top. If you feel like you're using only your hips here, bend the knees. I want you to be able to get deep into those abs, deep into those obliques. Exhale around. Try not to let those hips lift off. So everything is staying in the mat. You're using the abs to control the leg circles. Let's go one more in each direction. And then once you complete, find your happy baby. Taking a moment in your happy baby to release any tension in your groin, your inner thigh. And then when you've had a nice stretch, bring your legs back up, arms down by your side, starting with the head. Center of your head is where the pressure is. Your chin is away from your chest, your eyes are up. Shoulders are into the mat, arms are pressing, abs are in. From there, the legs are firmly together, toes starting over the hips, bending knees if needed. You squeeze the bum, you lower the legs all the way down. You inhale, lift the legs back up. Exhale, lower the legs all the way down. Squeeze the bum. Inhale, lift them back up. Whatever you do, do not let the bum, hips, or tailbone lift off the mat as you lift. I want you to think of resisting back up. Using the abdominals to bring those legs back up over top of the hips. Complete 5 more. Use the exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. We need that breath. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Last time. And bend those knees in. Gentle rock side to side. Okay, let's bring those legs back up. Same idea with our torso and arms. They're pressing, abs are in. We open the legs out, and then we bring those legs to a diagonal meet. Bring them back up, open, close them on a diagonal. So you're drawing circles out away from the body, meet the legs at the bottom. Inhale up, exhale open to touch. Inhale up, exhale open to touch. Using those abs, using the breath. We're gonna reverse in 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet there, pause, reverse, open the legs out, pull them in, touch, and then exhale, lower them down. Inhale, open, touch, exhale, lower them down. Again, bend the knees if you need to. Pull those abs in. Last 4. Last 1. Pause, hover. Curl yourself all the way up, bend the knees in. Soles of the feet together. Let's just butterfly it out. Are we ready for our final ab exercise?
Yeah.
Yay?
Yeah.
Have we had enough, or we can handle more?
We can do more.
We can do more? Okay. All right, so legs together. You want to make it harder? Keep the heels close to the body. Whatever you do, don't open the knees or lift the feet off. So if that means your feet have to be further away, then start there. Arms are going to start on our thighs. And we're gonna roll, knees are together. And we're gonna roll ourselves by tucking our bum under, getting into the low back, and then slowly vertebrae by vertebrae, lower, 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 lower. Keep those knees where they are, glued. Keep the feet on the mat, glued. Roll yourself up, grab your thighs, suck in. Did you notice you rolled straight up center line? Now roll back down, straight down center line, maybe hover those arms. Repeat, lift up, grab those thighs, pull, 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 pull. So now that you have the sense of what is required to keep those legs together, keep the feet on the mat, keep going. If that means only lifting up an inch to build proper strength, then listen to your body. Up and then lower down. We're gonna complete 8 more. And as soon as you lift off, I want you to suck in. As soon as those ribs want to puff out, pull them into the body. Deep connection, belly button to spine. Nice work. Use the breath. Close your eyes to feel every muscle. We're halfway there. Good. I want to hear you breathing. From the comfort of wherever you are. 2 more. Last one. Let's come all the way up, and then we're going to stretch our right leg out. Our right leg is glued to our thigh. Doesn't that feel nice? A nice little stretch behind the leg. All right, we're going to now walk our hands down our thighs. Our leg is going to stay where it is, and we're going to lower ourselves all the way down. Arms return above the chest. Lift yourself up, grab your thighs, and pull yourself up to feel the sensation of sucking in. Roll back down, maybe hover those arms. I want you to complete 4 more. Pull yourself up, suck in, and then roll yourself down, down, down. If you're just sitting and looking at the camera, that's fine. We only have 2 more to go. Yes, you'll feel that force. Up, and then stay there. Once you get to the last one, top, you're gonna switch legs. Let's just grab that leg for a moment, get that nice stretch. The other leg, stretch it out. Yeah, good. Now we're gonna bring those legs together. You're gonna hold the thighs, you're gonna walk yourself down, down, down. And then your arms will return above the chest. Lift up, grab the thighs, pull up, suck in. And then let go, hover, roll down. 4 more. We got 3. Suck in. Last 2. Last one, everyone. You got this. Come all the way up. Up, up, up. Cross your legs at the top, hands down, step back, high plank. We're in our high plank, hands are under our shoulders, our bum is squeezing so tight. We're holding here and we're breathing deeply. Every exhale, pull the belly in, suck in, engage. 2 counts of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, for 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze the bum, 2, down dog. Legs wide. Walk the hands back slowly to the feet. Bend the knees, shake out your head. Feel the feet firm up. Flutter your lips. With a round spine, slowly roll up, head comes up last. Inhale, reach those arms up overhead. Exhale the arms just out to the side. 2 more like that, big inhale. And out. 1 more, inhale the arms up and stay up there. Turn the palms out. Pull the ribs in, tuck the pelvis under. Reach the arms up, inhale. 90-degree bend with those shoulders back. Glide the shoulder blades together and let the chest open up. Feel the collarbones open, shoulder blades together. Resist the elbows down, stretch the arms back. Keep the alignment with your body until I meet with you again. Thank you, everyone. Have an incredible rest of your day.